I can't wait. Hope everything goes good.
My friends is gonna be here. Everybody's gonna be here. The staff is gonna be a great show.
I'm known for my personality. My personality is really funny. I just know they're gonna laugh.
If you don't know it, wing it. 1, 2, 3.
If you don't know it, wing it!
All right, I gotta work out.
It's gonna be awesome!
Let's show them a little love, and let's hear it for the Abandoned Hotel!
Our kids that come to our setting have failed at foster homes, they have failed at small group homes, they have failed at larger size group homes like our level 12. They're very depressed, they feel very hopeless, they feel very out of control.
If you want to stop these kids from getting into trouble, then you have to give them something better to do. If they discover an activity that inspires them, then you have given them that real alternative to drugs, to crime, to gangs. That's what the Unusual Suspects does. We go out and we find these kids. We go into foster care facilities, we go into prisons, we go into neighborhoods where gangs dominate, and then over 12 weeks, we help the kids write and perform their own play. This time, at Vista Del Mar, we were starting with an existing play, The Abandoned Hotel. But it was a bit short, and so our first task was to write some new material.
One of the sort of biggest guidelines or rules that we follow in the writing process is really sticking to what they come up with.
What if Billy had like some sixth sense and helped him with the case, like to talk to the ghost or something?
That'd be good. And actually, that goes with really well with what I heard you say it again, Desmond.
You want to be like Cliff.
He wants to be like Cliff, so he's trying to help him. I really like that. That's good. You should go with. So we have to kind of rewrite the end of the scene. Yeah. So that we could just improvise. We could improvise the scene and redo it so the end is that way.
A lot of times you'll have two participants together that maybe don't like each other. But when they're in the situation where they have to say yes to each other, they do. They step up to it.
Watch, something's gonna tickle your back.
And that was actually hilarious. I think that's actually really good.
Really great.
As students are improvising, we'll be furiously scribing it and putting it together. Whatever they come up with, and we make it work.
Renisha, you're up there.
Once the play is written, we begin rehearsing. The rehearsal process is a great opportunity to teach the kids the importance of commitment, follow-through, and teamwork.
The teachers are there to deal with any major crisis, but they turn it over to the kids. And you see the kids taking ownership and really working that much harder.
Anyone who has ever worked in theater knows that this is the worst time in general. And it's hard for professionals to do, and the kids always break down. Either they start acting up outside of the workshop, they start just dropping out.
Most of our kids have never succeeded at anything. They're terrified that this won't happen, that this won't pull together.
So today we found out that our lead dropped out of the program. And he didn't want to come and speak to us, so we went and spoke to him, and essentially his feelings had been very, very badly hurt by another person in the ensemble.
Our ensemble has been disrespected, and people in this group has disrespected other people, and right now we lost the lead of our play for it.
Whether we're here or not here, if you can't treat each other with respect as the ensemble that you are, then you do not deserve to be a part of this ensemble, and you should not be a part of this ensemble.
Y'all put people together as an ensemble that a lot of people in here don't get along with other people. So when you put two negatives together, something's going to happen. One or the other, they're going to get in an argument. Even though y'all tell us not to, it's just our nature as children, as kids. We have a kid mind. If they say something to us, we're going to say something back. We can't, sometimes people can't control it because some people have anger issues.
Every person in this play is just as important as everybody else. And if you make fun of somebody and one person's gone or two people's gone, it can mess up the whole thing.
This show is gonna go, and we need to group up again and refocus on the ensemble and move forward.
After our lead dropped out, one of the other participants jumped in and took over his role, and everyone helped him learn his lines in a few days, and he did a fabulous job.
Let's get going. Come on, Billy.
It happens like this all the time. Through crisis, these kids come together and support each other, and it's through that that they grow as individuals. The tools that these kids gain by being in the program, communication, anger management, cooperation, are skills that they can use in every area of their lives. The best way to stop feeling helpless is to gain a sense of accomplishment. That's what Unusual Suspects can do.
Will you marry me? Yippity dippity, good morning,
It's like they have to actually commit to it and get through it. And once they've gotten through it, there's this sense of accomplishment. I mean, anyone who's ever been on stage, that feeling of like having the audience actually respond and knowing that you caused that response to some extent, you know, that it changes them in that moment and it makes them realize how it was worth it.
This was such a great group. It just taught me so much more about myself, that I could do anything I put my mind to.
I'm a little hurt that we're gonna have to be leaving, and that I wish we could still be acting, because now I'm into it.
Yeah. This program is like one of those things where they inspire other people to like get up and go do something. I want you guys to remember that you can and do and you inspire a lot of people.